Hey, back again. I know these might seem like I'm not doing these sound bites very often. However, I don't really like to do them when my mother's in the house. Even though I'm old enough and ugly enough to believe in whatever I want to believe in and do whatever I want to do, I kind of feel like she would freak out if she realised how much I was into this and how much I was actually trying to learn. And I don't want to be seen disrespectful toward her, but at the same time I've got to live my life, so I'm kind of respecting her in a way while not flaunting it, but doing it still because this is who I am. So I can't do, like I say, when she's in the house. So when there's like times when she's got time off from work, for instance, like next week, she'll have a week off work and I won't be able to do any sound bites at all. And now Christmas time, even though I have to work, Mum doesn't. And so there probably won't be any sound bites around that time either. So that's just a heads up for when that happens. But that's just assuming that you are listening and I'm not just talking to myself. Anyway. So, I was going somewhere with this. That was it. I also can't do these on the days where I'm working all days. So, for instance, I am working 8:30 till 6 on Tuesdays and Fridays. So I can't really do anything then because when I get home, Mum is already back. And obviously first thing in the morning, I'm getting ready to go to work. So bit of an impossibility there. So that being said, I'm going to go into what I've been reading, what I've been doing since last time we spoke, which was, I think it was last week. So I have continued to read, as you can probably see on your screen, that the book Thornton's Principles of Wicca. I'm still working on the meditation. However, I've gone ahead and started reading the next chapter, The Wiccan Universe, and I'm a couple of pages in, and I'm on to the section where it says, talking about the elements of the wise, and it's still really interesting, and I don't know if you remember, if you've listened to a previous soundbite or not, when I first started reading this book, it started off really dry for me and it's really difficult to get into. And I know I'm kind of putting this book down every now and again, and because I'm trying to concentrate on the meditation from the first chapter, so I'm putting it down and not coming back to it for a while, and you would think that would make it difficult to read and it would still be dry and really hard going. However, that is not the case with this. It's getting a bit easier. I think it's because at the start of every book, I don't know if you've noticed this. I've noticed this on a couple of books myself. I know of a few people, including my mother, that have picked up books, not necessarily on this subject, on even fiction, books of fiction, picked up books and found it hard to get going. But once they've read the first chapter, found that they weren't able to put the book down. This could be for any number of reasons. In this instance, I think it's because you're literally starting from the beginning for a person that's only just come into or heard of Wicca for the first time. So Vivian Crowley is laying out what it is. And the first chapter is called, if I can find it, What is Wicca? So she really is starting from the very beginning for the beginner Wiccan. So I think that's why it was so dry to begin with. But like I've already said, it is getting better and it's getting easier to read, even though I've only read another couple of pages. The meditation, which I was trying to concentrate on, which I am concentrating on, is called Contacting the Elements in Nature, the Meadow Visualisation. and it's really, really lovely. I've only managed to get to part of the fourth part, if you know what I mean. This visualization or meditation comes in 13 parts, and obviously it literally spells out what you need to do. You see, if I read it out to you, the first bit, it literally is step 1. Begin by sitting quietly in your room. Let all the tensions and the stresses of the day flow away from you and fade away, which I can do that pretty easy because I'm a bit of a daydreamer. I've always have been, so that is just second nature to me. Step 2, still yourself and let your breathing come deeper and more relaxed. As your breathing deepens, focus on it. Let your mind become more calm and let it dwell in the internal peace of your own rhythmic breath. Remain like this until you feel calm and receptive. Now that's stage 2, and I always find that always takes the longest with me, because even though I'm able to still myself, I find that I need a lot of time to become calm. And then step 3 is, now imagine that the walls of your room are slowly dissolving away. You find yourself sitting in a sunny meadow. The grass is thick, green and lush around you. The earth feels warm and comforting beneath. I kind of get an essence of that, and I'm still not that's not really strong in me. I think that's why I'm unable to carry on further through the visualization, because step 4 is the sun shines down above you. Its warm rays warm you. A light wind blows against you and caresses your face. Close by you hear the sound of running water as it flows along in a stream. So step 3 and step 4 kind of happens together with me as I've been trying to do this meditation or visualization, as you prefer. So that's why I'm unable to progress. So I've got to that bit, and the next bit is you become aware that you are surrounded by the 4 elements: wind, air, sun, fire, water, earth, each one supporting, comforting and energizing you in a different way. And that's literally step 5, obviously. Then you're roughly about halfway through. So it's quite a long process, which was annoying the first couple of times I tried to do this. When I first bought the book, I literally wanted to shoot right through the book and read it within a week and have done all the exercises and visualizations and everything that's in it. However, that is not feasible. It's almost like an exercise book. It's not thick or anything. How many pages has it got? Let's have a look. It has 161 pages, and they're slightly bigger than A5. So it's not a big book by any account, if you mind the way I'm speaking. You think it's a good job is that I don't need my voice to do anything at all, like making videos or working, which that's obviously an untruth. Anyway, so yes, it's a long exercise and I'm enjoying doing it, but it's hard work, so I'm still working hard on that. I did do my meditation for Samhain, which I think I've already mentioned in a previous soundbite. I'm not sure. And I'm carrying on the same kind of meditation technique with this visualization as well as the one I did for Samhain. Lit black candle, and I'm doing an open-eyed visualization meditation that I learnt how to do via a class, because up till then I've always done an eyes closed one, which I find more relaxing. However, if I can do it with eyes open, I feel like I'll be able to do kind of a visualization technique wherever I am. So if I'm on the bus and I'm stressed, I can just do my visualization meditation and no one be any the wiser. I can do it at work then as well, when there's a quiet moment. So I feel like this is a practical thing to learn, so that's why I'm doing it this way, probably making it harder on myself, but at the same time I feel like this is going to help me progress within Wicca, within myself. So that's me. Right, until next time. Goodbye for now.